Hey everyone, it's Brian. I'm sure most of you have already heard that PSD recently made a decision to end its mask mandate effective on February 12th. This decision aligns with our local health department's public order that goes into effect on the same day. As your superintendent, let me be clear. I know that I cannot unify all of us on every issue, especially something as charged and as complicated as masking, even though I really want to be able to do that. It is so important that I do try to ask you, though, for one thing right now more than ever, and that's grace. Grace for yourselves and grace for each other. Regardless of how we feel, and we're not always going to agree, and that's okay, but regardless of how we feel, it is so critically important that we continue to put dignity, honor, and respect at the forefront of our communications, of the way that we engage and collaborate with each other, especially with our children. It's also important to note, even though this is a local school district decision, and it's also supported by our local county health department, in some instances, we are still federally mandated to ensure that our children and staff are masked. That is on our buses to and from school, and that is also in our early childhood classrooms. So regardless of whether somebody chooses to take their mask off or keep their mask on, let's show each other grace and kindness and respect. I also think it's really important that, many of you may be wondering, well, what does this mean for the remaining COVID protocols that exist in our district? It's really important to know that we're continuing to disinfect our schools each and every day. Cleaning is important. We're continuing to promote cleaning our hands. We're going to continue to promote social distancing when and where appropriate. We're going to continue to contact trace in high-risk areas and with high-risk activities. And we're also asking, if you're not feeling well, whether you're a student or a staff member or even a parent who wants to come visit our schools, if you're not feeling well, don't come to school. We will be waiting for you when you're healthy. This is a really challenging time. And I think the challenges that are in front of us, many of them will continue to remain. We are continuing as a district to grapple with staffing shortages. There may be instances where we have to experience and will experience an outbreak at a school or across a department. There may be situations where we have an isolated return, hopefully just in a classroom or with singular small numbers of students. We may have to return to remote learning, and we know that that is not what our district is prioritizing. This is going to take all of us to do the right thing, to come together, to continue to adapt, to learn, and to persist. On behalf of our entire school district, I can't thank you enough for your continued support. I can't thank you enough for your grace. And we collectively look forward to continuing to ensure that you have the most up-to-date information and everything that you need to make informed decisions for your children and for each other. Thanks again.